Hello, hello. How are we doing tonight? We are here live once again for the Happy Gaming Hour. How are you doing tonight, Burger Time, babe?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's good. That's good. We have such an exciting show for you guys tonight. We're going to be interviewing a couple of great guys on a couple of different podcasts. That's right. It's going to be one podcast. Two podcasts is what they go in between. At least one of them does. So we wanted to bring them on. I've been on their show a couple times, so I wanted to have them over on my show too. So you all can know them and be able to see their channel too. We have with us Isaac and Ben from Mustaches and Coffee and Movies at Grandma's House. How we doing tonight, guys?
Awesome.
Yeah,
This
doing good. Glad to be here.
Yeah, glad to have you on. Have you on? I know our week's been a little crazy. You know, we took our kids for a haircut, and the first the first as we're in there, everything's fine. They're completely cool, but as soon as they sit in that chair, it was game over.
mm,
It was game over. They didn't. They did not like that at all.
It was like it wasn't even their first haircut. They've both had them before, but it was the absolute worst experience of their lives.
Yeah.
I had to hold the little one, and I had to hold his head so she could take the clippers. It was not a good experience.
No. Not at all. Not at all.
That still
How's
sounds
your
like
week
me when I
been?
get my hair cut. I'm still screaming. "Ah!"
I had to take you, Ben, before. That was an experience.
Yeah.
You
Hold down.
you
You're fine. You're fine.
you squeezed my hand while it
Yes.
happened. So
It's kind of like, when you, whoa, I'm sorry. When you go, get excited here. I hit my laptop. It's like when you go to a doctor and they have to stick you with a needle. It's kind of the same experience when I get a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were totally just freaked out to no end. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but how was your week been, Isaac?
oh, I'm with you, man. I'm busy. I've got four little ones of my own, and you're talking about haircuts. I'm trying to think how our experience went with that. We uh cut their hairs ourselves. I say we, but it's really my wife that did all the work. I was the one that was there for moral support and distractions, but yeah, it's been a week. I gotta say it's been fun, but very exhausting too, because I've been just juggling so much stuff. But it's been all right. I've been all right overall. Just you're talking about podcasts and stuff. I've just been busy with that, so it's been all good actually.
Yeah, I get those notifications for TikTok. You guys are both posting. Man, I'm like, wow, they got another one. They got another one. You guys are blowing up over there.
we,
Yeah,
we're,
it's
we're busy. Yeah, it's great though. It's been a lot of fun.
absolutely. And then Ben, how's your week going?
It's been pretty good. I just been busy trying to get my whole tax stuff together. Got to file it. It's no fun being an adult.
Yeah. So you have cats, right?
Yeah, I have two cats.
Do you cut their hair? Did you?
Uh, maybe. I think I had to do it once. They had some fur that got matted or something. So we had to get the scissors out and get the hair out.
It's a lot more terrifying. It's a lot more terrifying, I would say, than a child.
Yeah, and the difference is children don't have claws.
Right.
Cats do.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we do have a few here right now. I know right now, Super Gamer Dudes. That's the show that's on before us. They have their group going right now, but they said they're going to redirect everyone over here, so that probably is still going on. So right now we're slim pickings, but that's a okay. That shows our true dedicated fans here. On the live stream, we have Jason Little Alien. He gave us a $2 super chat saying Black Death.
Thank you for that, Jason.
Yes. And if you don't know what's going on right now, is we have a goal this evening that if we get 10 super chats, we're going to be tasting the Black Death candy, which is super, super sour. It's one of the most sourest candies apparently you can get on the market. And I hate sour candy, so this will be torture for all of us. It's going to be great.
I didn't know this was happening tonight. He was just like, "Oh, by the way, we're doing a super chat thing," and I was like, I was not mentally prepared for this.
That's why I did it, because I knew if she knew about it, it'd be even worse. She'd be all day like, "Oh no." Then we have another super chat. So we're
Oh,
2 in of the 10. So Nerd Lounge Master 84 saying hello everyone, Gaga Guy 88 and Burger Time Babe. Says here, I hope the boys are okay now.
So. I mean,
Yeah,
I could have combed their hair, and their, but
yeah. We have Stock Chuck here too. Hey Gaga Guy and the ever so beautiful Burger Time Babe. And saying spirits, he cuts his own hair, and apparently it's very obvious. Oh no, they're coming in, babe. I'm sorry. Sup, guys? Another $10 super chat. Galga Guy 88 Burger to pay. By the way, Stock Chalk would make a great boy's name. I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would. All right. Looks like everyone in the chat currently. The bad guy Mike, thank you so much for stopping by too. So glad to see you here. Saint Spirits also that too. So we wanted to. I know that normally we cover gaming and home arcade news. That's kind of what we're doing. I know in our last episode we had mentioned that we kind of want to branch out, show you guys, other people that also do, kind of also dip their toes in the same pool, but maybe are kind of on the outskirts of what the arcade community kind of is, and that's what I wanted to do here tonight. We have two different podcasts now. Isaac's in both of them. He's he's in Mustaches and Coffee, and Movies at Grandma's House, and then Ben here, he is in just Mustaches and Coffee. Now there is a fourth person, or third person, I guess, and that's Seth. And he unfortunately couldn't make it. He had some stuff come up. He was supposed to be here with us, but he couldn't. But he's the other co-host of the other one. So it's like Isaac is the middleman, and then Seth and Ben are both of his co-hosts. So yeah.
Does that make me the evil villain?
Well, I'm not gonna say anything. Depends on the mustache, I guess, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
twirl it. You twirl the mustache. That's it.
Yes. So I just kind of wanted to take the time to get to know them better. I've actually been on both of these podcasts before. So if you do go over and check them out, I'd have their links to their YouTube channel in the description. I've been on both the shows, I believe on twice on Mustache and Coffee and once on Movies at Grandma's House. I think that's what it was. So I've been on their show plenty of times. So I thought, hey, we got to have them over here. Got to show them some love.
We have a visitor.
We have a visitor.
Ben has a visitor.
Oh,
There's another special guest.
yes.
That's our mascot, right? Is that Toothless?
Yeah, that's Toothless. Yeah, he had to have 10 teeth removed in one time. So.
Oh my goodness.
That's a funny story. We had
yeah.
an outtake on that because we would introduce when we were starting out on Mustaches and Coffee, and I just asked, how you doing, Ben? He's like, well, my cat, and I'm thinking, I don't know, he got something. He's like, he had to have 10 teeth removed, and I just lost it. I was like, I was not expecting that at all. They did an outtakes towards the end, I think, but it's a joke we bring up all the time now. Like I'm like, how's Toothless doing these days? That was like a year ago. So
yeah,
we're doing good.
That was just so for all you cats out there, make sure that you brush your teeth because you don't know it can happen to you. So I'll start with you, Ben. I know you're on the Mustaches and Coffee podcast, so kind of explain to everyone. Yes, not right now.
Oh, okay. Wait, where am I? Who are you?
Kind of explain what the overall gist of the Mustaches and Coffee a podcast is about.
So it's kind of a variety topic show. It's kind of started out that way, different topics, funny stories we had growing up, or our favorite amusement park rides, different stories. And our podcast is interesting because at the end, we always have something called the last drop. And it's just a random news article that I find, and I will present it sometimes with pictures. And Isaac or whoever's on, they don't know about it, so it's a total surprise. And a lot of times we'll put out little clips on those little clips and segments that are out. So it's just a variety of topics that go on. We've currently interviewed a lot of famous people that are known for having big mustaches. So that's what we've been doing more recently.
Big shout out to Bob and Elliot, Josh Quinney, Hunter Kelly. Those guys are like reigning champions of different styled mustaches, and they've been awesome. So I just want to throw that out there. Like, big shout out to them. If you have not heard of them, go check them out because they're big on social media. They're on TikTok, all those places. Go check them out.
Nice, nice. Saying Spirits says, "Why are you punishing them for inviting you onto their show?" And then Nerd Lounge Master.
Was that really the 10th one?
No,
Wow.
that's like number like 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's like number 4. We're at number 4 already.
Wow.
Yes.
Getting up there, almost halfway already. Wow.
Have a super chat. Yeah.
Keep going, guys.
Yeah.
Keep going. This is great.
Yeah.
I do have a question. What happens if you get like 1,000 super chats? Like, what are you going to do
We
then?
only have
We only
3
have
of
three.
You're going to like snort it?
Yeah.
Have the extra powder in there.
Yeah,
There you go.
it does have extra powder in there. I'm kind of hoping we don't get to that because I'm not going to enjoy it either. But people like to see you suffer. They like to see you suffer. So I know on Mustache and Coffee, you get a lot of, especially for a while there, you got like a ton of different guests. I mean, it was ranging. I know you had someone on there that did disc golfing. You had a teacher who taught video games, like all these different ones. So how do you guys usually, go about getting, these guests on that show? Is there a process that you do, or you just, kind of shotgun it, or do you know certain people, or how's that go about?
We've just tag teamed it. I'll be honest. Like, I mean, it's been a combination of Ben's. Like, I think, remind me, Ben. This is terrible. I'm forgetting his name. You mentioned disc golf. Because Ben's a big fan of his. He's on YouTube.
Jonathan Fastboard.
That's it. I was gonna say Jonathan. I apologize, Jonathan. He's such a cool guy. Yeah. But Ben would be like, "Hey, I think it'd be cool to have him on. What do you think?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, go for it." I mean, it's just been. We say, what's the worst that can happen? They say no. I would just encourage anyone, if you have a podcast or if you think to yourself, hey, I'd like to make contact with so-and-so, just go for it. There's no secret sauce to it. I mean, unless Ben has some kind of secret that
I do.
Okay.
So do you remember, I don't know, for 90s kids, maybe your grandparents had it, those Rolodexes, you would rotate it.
Yeah.
It would have all the numbers. Yeah, so I have a unlimited Rolodex. I think that's what you called it. But no, yeah, like Isaac said, it's just contacting them through Instagram or emailing them, finding where their social handles are, just saying, hey, you want to be on a podcast?
Yeah.
Nice. And Jim's the Pacer fan is here. Hello. Thank you for stopping by here, Jim. Yep. Awesome. So go ahead.
I was going to mention one of our first guests. He goes by N64 Josh. Another guy I'll give a big shout out to. Go check him out. He does the Nintendo Powercast. I just reached out to him and I listened to his podcast, and I'm thinking to myself, he might not even reply. Like, whatever. He didn't hear our podcast. We were like 2 episodes in, and I just said, hey, would you want to guest? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. So I'll just encourage. I just want to stress that, like, just reach out. That's all it was. It was just message whoever you're thinking, hey, it'd be cool if they got on podcast, or I'd like to interview them for YouTube. Like, there's no special way about it. Just express your excitement of like, yeah, I'd really like to have you on, and you never know what kind of results you're going to get in the end. That's all I can really stress.
Absolutely. So getting out there, being a soldier out there in the email world and the messenger, and trying to get everyone their attention somehow, right? Let's go. Also, to the movies at Grandma's house. I know, Isaac, that's kind of more in your ballpark of things. Can you kind of explain that podcast for us?
Yeah, it's been a blast because it pretty much is just the premise of going back through old movies you grew up with and seeing if they hold up. See if they're as good as you remember them, because there's certain movies that, yeah, they're timeless. You probably still watch them to this day, but there's some movies where it's been a while. You think about it like, I remember liking this movie, but it's been a while, and going back, it's started out as that. We've actually covered some newer movies. We've covered some of those movies we've watched numerous times. They're kind of classics. They're in pop culture. But yeah, it's just the premise of like growing up. You go to your grandma's house. She'd put a movie on for you and just reliving that nostalgia. You mentioned Seth. He co-hosts it with me, and we just talk about these movies. We love going through and just kind of dissecting them. We used to do a lot longer, but now we've condensed it down. It's about 20-30 minute episodes. We keep it on the shorter side, but it's been a ride. Sonic, we went and saw Sonic 3 early because we contacted Paramount. We got to get an early showing, and they treated us like the press. I was shocked. I showed up to the theater and they were just like, almost like, oh, right this way. We have this far. I'm just like, I'm just a podcaster. What's going on? This is crazy. And just that kind of stuff. It's been a ride. That's all I can say. It's a fun podcast. If you like nostalgia, if you like old movies, even newer ones, definitely check us out because we love to hear also other people's memories. We talk about our experiences and our memories of watching the movies the first time and then kind of looking at it with a retrospective idea, if that makes sense.
And to that same spirits, I say absolutely. That's what I say. He says I like when he says absolutely when he's not really paying attention. I say absolutely all the time. Absolutely, absolutely.
That sounds like something my mom would always do. You're talking to her, and you're like, "Hey, mom, blah blah blah."
Yeah. Absolutely.
I take it as your seal of approval. I don't take it as you're not paying attention. That's just you're like in agreement. So
Yeah. And I just heard about this. We actually saw this right before we came on. George Foreman has passed away.
really,
Yeah, yeah. So I will. Yeah, it's crazy. I think he's 76. It said.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can't remember.
So I mean, yeah.
so no grilling him.
I was waiting for it.
That's
I
right.
was waiting for it.
Yes. Yeah, I was kind of like, okay, do you make a George Foreman grill joke right now, or do we wait a couple days?
Sorry, I did it. I did it. I'm
It's too soon, Isaac.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too soon. Too soon.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good. Man, Stock Jock wants us to try these things.
Let's keep it going. That's
I
awesome.
think it's number 5. I think it's number 5.
Yeah,
So,
I want to see them squirm.
That's what I'm saying. Keep it coming.
Come on,
I get
people.
to just sit back and watch it. This will be great.
Yes. So, and one of the things too is you guys also, you dabble in gaming a lot. I know that Ben, I got to watch him beat Star Fox for the very first time. He just did it. What was that, like a month or two ago?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
on N64, so I had to do it the old school way, or the
Legit.
original way, I should say.
Yes, yes. So everyone give Ben a round of applause. He finally beat Star
Thank you.
Fox 64.
Thank you.
We were very proud of him. It was Isaac, you were there. We were sweating a lot. We're like, oh man, oh come on. Yeah. Took a couple tries, but he got there. And then
Yes.
whenever Movies at Grandma's House was doing the Sonic feature, you did Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
I
That's the
did.
one.
I did. I did that on
Yeah.
GameCube too, so that was legit. No rewind or save states or anything like that. I had to suffer through the horrible Knuckles and Rouge levels, all that. I had to. It was legit.
Yeah, I honestly thought about going back and playing that until I saw you play it, and then I was like, nah. If you could skip the Rouge and the Knuckles levels, I'd be like, awesome. I'll keep playing, but or I'll go play it. But those levels are just terrible. They're awful.
They're brutal. The plus side is like it was full of nostalgia because I still had my save state from 20 years ago, and the plus side is you can pick the levels once you beat it. So if you have your save state, I encourage you to go back and to just play the Sonic and Shadow levels. Yeah, if you can, skip Knuckles and Rouge. They're pretty bad. They don't hold up.
Yeah.
No.
I do have to.
Hello, Calvin Wong.
Do have
Mike
to say.
Cockhurts. Go ahead.
Sorry. After I did beat the Star Fox game, I went out and I bought the Japanese version Star Fox. I hacked the N64, so I was able to beat it again. But to see the reaction in Japanese is just hilarious.
No.
What?
We got Richie Odella here, Super Game Room Dudes Raid. All right, Meatball Saucy is here, also from the raid. Hello and welcome everyone. They're pouring in now. We got
There you go.
JT Brunswick. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Oh, we got Nerd Lounge
Yeah, bring
Master and Stock Jock. They keep
Keep
counting down
keep it.
4 more.
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
4 or 3 more? Come on now, guys. Come on now. For everyone who's rating and coming in, we have a goal right now that if we get 10 super chats by the end of this, we're going to try this Black Death candy, which is like the most sour candy apparently you can buy. So, and Burger Time Babe is really looking forward to it. She's really looking forward to it.
I wasn't mentally prepared for this tonight.
Yes,
I
yes,
don't
yes.
think anybody is.
Oops, 3
I'm
more.
ready. I'm ready.
Oh my gosh.
So with that too, we're talking about. Sorry, I got distracted by the by this here. You had beaten the two different games. So what kind of inspired you guys to start these podcasts? Either Ben, if you want to start with one, and then Isaac the other, or whoever wants to take that question.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Go ahead, Ben. I'll
Yes.
give you.
Okay.
Give you. honor.
So if I can remember correctly, I had a podcast I started with a different friend. I think I had like 9 episodes. It's called Fans on the Field, and it was about Cincinnati Reds baseball. And then that kind of fell apart. And then Isaac's like, "Hey, you want to start a podcast?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." So came up with the name Mustaches and Coffee. So it just took off from there.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice,
we just
nice.
kind of like, hey, let's start with some topics. Let's go with it, and it's grown into kind of its own thing. Like Ben said, it's a variety show, but I mean, we're like, let's have some fun and try to get as many of these guests on, like we talked about. Like we had some ideas of different people we'd like to have on, and it's been a journey. It's been fun. It's just been a lot of silly antics. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that how you describe it, Ben? It's not like your really serious podcast about business or things.
Yeah. I do have to say, they always say like if you're on camera, it adds 10 pounds. So if you see at the very top, my nose looks like it gained 10 pounds. So there you go.
Oh no, guys!
It is kind of blown up big, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really not that
Got
big in
another
real life.
super
So.
chat and another super
Yeah.
chat.
Bring
Oh,
it.
come on.
There you go.
They did it.
Oh,
They did it. That was quick, guys.
That
Awesome.
was quick. That was quick.
Jeez.
She's like, "Oh no, what did we do?"
When do we have to do this?
We didn't say when we would eat it. We didn't say when we would eat it.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to make it through the rest of this if you do it now. That's the question.
Yes. Okay, here's a question for
Ooh.
you from the chat. Do you feel forced to maintain a mustache, continue to drink coffee due to the channel name?
That is a good question. That is. I mean, I have to drink coffee. I'm up at anywhere from 3:30 to 4:30 in the morning. Like right now, I'm half awake. I'm surprised I'm this awake as it is. So coffee is always going to be there, I feel like. But I mean, I don't know. My wife likes my mustache and beard, so I don't see that going away anytime soon. But that's still a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I understand. I before he had a beard, I was like, oh no, and I'm like, I like it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets
I had to
crazy
get
though.
mine
Sometimes
insured from the show.
it's like $1 million insurance policy.
Yes.
My mustache, it's the
Yeah.
moneymaker.
Okay. I think we have to
Okay.
do this now.
They're saying the super chats demand it.
Oh,
Thank you so
wow.
much,
Ooh.
P-Dubs. P-Dubs Arcade Loft is here. You came just in the nick of time. We have gotten enough super chats. We've met our goal, P-Dubs, so that we can now eat these super, super sour candy. Apparently the most sour candy you can get on the market. I thought for sure it would take forever for people to, get to that 10 super chat goal, but apparently that's not the case.
That's what the people want.
You
Be
do,
20
MG.
next
You do
time.
have a good question. 43 was crazy. Oh yeah, Cleveland Gaming Classic. Sorry, I thought that's a Gal Guy 88. I'm like 23 was I was 23 and it was crazy. All right, are you ready?
No, I'm gonna pee.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Like I already have to go pee. Okay. Thank you, sexy MG. Appreciate that.
I don't think she should. You don't have to do
No,
it.
it's okay.
You could do a
I'm
little
not
lick.
saying I'm gonna like this. I like sour stuff. I'm not saying I'm gonna like this by any means. I'm terrified of this.
We pay for people's discomfort. Yes. See, it's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Just like that SpongeBob thing. Do you want it to hurt?
If it was for a Sunday, nobody would have gave you the super chat. But if it's to make you suffer, yeah, look how fast you
Yeah.
got it.
Okay, he says to go full screen. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go full
Yes.
screen. Just eat this.
Okay.
He said, "I'll change my mind. Every time, babe, eat it."
Do it.
You're so mean. You're so mean. Okay. You gonna do it on 3?
Yep.
Sorry for whatever happens after this, guys. Ready?
No.
1, 2, 3.
Wait for it.
It was not that bad.
When there's no reaction at first, that's where you get concerned.
Yeah, there it goes.
Holy.
Oh,
But it doesn't taste good.
Oh.
I shouldn't be
Oh,
laughing.
my.
I can feel the pain through the.
I'm like almost crying. I have tears.
Oh,
my
goodness.
gosh.
Are they tears
not
of
as-
joy?
Yes.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
That's how you know you like
It doesn't
sour
taste
stuff.
very good. Yeah, it doesn't taste very good.
I think on P-Dub's stream he said not to eat anything. That's what he just said in his. P-Dub's just had a stream before us and he was mad about someone eating.
Oh, sorry.
Mm.
Are you okay?
Yeah, now it's done. The sour is gone. But
Have some more.
I'm good.
Have some more.
I feel sorry for Burger Time. Hey, come on now.
It's not that bad.
It really honestly wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be.
But
Hey, Jim's a Pacer fan. Limited character jumping in excitement with his heart beating out of his chest. He says, "Yeah, but this is funny." Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
honestly.
sorry I was
after you
laughing.
get
It was funny. It
it's
was.
okay.
Oh,
So okay, that's like me with hot stuff, and you, like, you're fine with something super spicy. I like a little heat, not too much. This was okay. It's definitely sour. My tongue hurts a little bit.
I'm literally like I got tears, man. I got tears.
You
Okay,
could feel the pain.
back to the
Like,
interview.
The rest of the show, they'll be like, "I thought we wanted to talk to you about something."
So, anyways, guys,
marriage.
We only had one more.
Marriage and what brings us together today.
so real quick too, while we have the chat here, are going to be doing a couple giveaways tonight, which we're gonna have Isaac explain that here in a moment. Some of the things, but also too, one of the reasons I brought these guys on is because we do want to do kind of a little collaboration with them. I gotta spit this thing out. Sorry.
Do you?
I can't have that in my mouth while I'm trying to
Oh.
talk. But we wanted to do kind of a collaboration with them with an arcade theme and a movie theme. So we thought, hey, the best people to ask, what type of game could you come up with that has a movie behind it that's family friendly? Because the what's one of the great things about the movies at Grandma's house is Grandma doesn't have, you know, she has family friendly movies. So we're kind of trying to think of those. So I thought if maybe the chat come up with a few for us, maybe we could do a poll and kind of get everyone's feeling on what we could do as far as that, and then we could find some place, whether it be my arcade or wherever, and be able to play the game and talk about the movie that goes along with the game. What do you guys think about that?
I like it.
Absolutely.
No Mortal Kombat,
Absolutely.
obviously. Absolutely.
Terminator 2, that's gone. Like,
Die hard.
This is a Terminator Pictures fan question.
Okay. Who had it?
Jim.
When does it kick in? This hour?
That's what I'm assuming, anyways.
It was like at first, it wasn't that bad, and then like about 10 seconds in, it was like full throttle. Yeah,
I
it was like
saw
full
it
throttle.
slowly over your face. That's why I was laughing. 'Cause it was just kind of like, this ain't too bad. And then it was like, oh no, what have I done?
Instant.
Okay, we
replay.
go.
And I think Stock Jock said hot wing challenge.
Oh,
I would do that too.
yeah, there you go. We'll do a hot wing challenge. I mean, whatever, Back to the Future.
There's
Is there an arcade game for Back to the Future?
There is actually one in the works, supposedly, for the
Really?
new PlayStation 5, PlayStation 6, I think. Supposedly.
Nice.
From what I've heard.
Goonies? I do know there is one Goonies arcade, but I don't think there's any around here that I can think of. All the places we go, I've never seen the Goonies.
There's still bits of sour in this.
Okay.
Savoring it.
Sorry.
That's the perk of doing it early on, is just randomly the rest of the time you're going to be like, going, oh,
Yeah.
I still got it in my mouth.
Already clipped. Come on now, guys. Come on
I
now.
expected nothing less.
So yeah, while the chat's thinking about that, as far as your latest episodes, I know that right now March Madness is going crazy. Everyone's doing their brackets. We actually have a console and handheld bracket that a lot of people in the community has been doing. But you have one of your own that you just done in your last show. You want to go into that? Kind of talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We mentioned Bob and Elliot, his mustache, and Josh Quinney. We had him on, both of them, for our part 1 of our 64 Madness for mustaches. So we had an actual bracket. We did just part 1 because it took just the first round a full episode length. So we're gonna have part 2 coming out soon, and yeah, it's been great. Like, I mean, Ben, what are your thoughts on it too? It's been fun. I've
It's been great. Yeah, our different categories is like we have sports, we have celebrities, we have fictional. I'm missing one.
It's a celebrity, sports, music, and fictional.
Yeah.
Those are the regions. So
yeah, it's been fun.
It's been awesome. And the fact that we got them on, I mean, they have actually been judges at mustache competitions. So we got the experts in. This wasn't just like some random, like, hey, we're judging these mustaches. We got some actual legit judges, ones that are competitors, and getting their voice. It's been a blast. So yeah, definitely check it out if that interests you, because it was a lot of fun to record, but it was really fun to see the results at the end too.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, as I was watching, I could tell you guys were having a great time. Especially, they go into not only like, real mustaches, but they even went to like, cartoon mustaches and things like that, and ranking them too. And it's a blast. So if you have any inclination that you just want to have, just something to listen to and laugh about, go watch that. Go watch that because it is hilarious. I was dying laughing at some of the choices, and I was just like, the whole like thought process of it. Like, we're going to rank mustaches. Okay, okay. It's just funny to me. Like, like
And they
yeah,
took it like really serious, like you're
Oh
talking
yeah.
about. Like
yeah.
that's what I love is that we're putting like, I think it was Captain Crunch versus Dick Dastardly from Wacky Races, and they're just like, like this is a tough one, and it it was just a blast. It was great. I just love sitting back and watching them try to come to an answer because they were really. I appreciated their efforts. They were really taking it seriously in all good
Yeah.
fun, of course, but.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I guess I did say that for you, saying spirits. I did say that for you
Absolutely.
twice. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I worked in
Uh-huh.
the, you know, in the public, and that's what you just had to tell everybody. Absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Like
Uh-huh.
whatever they said. So that's just where it came from. Absolutely.
It's
All
your
right, and then let me
Chick-fil-A,
share.
my pleasure. That's what it is.
Yes. Oh, that's a little much for me. I'm like, that's a little, you know. All right. So this here is the movies at Grandma's house page. Now you just came off of reviewing Five Goes West, correct? I think that last one I
Yeah, that's
saw.
our current one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So that is awesome. They go through so many old movies.
I
Eh,
loved that movie.
oh,
Still
so
love that movie.
Yeah,
don't
it's still a great one.
don't don't watch it then because they just tear it apart. I was very disappointed. I was like, Seth, Isaac, you don't mess with the classics. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They're like, it's
That's
good,
the
I
point of the
guess.
podcast. We look at it with
Yes.
modern eyes. We definitely acknowledge there's nostalgia with it. I think I had the nostalgia more than Seth did, but he had it too. He brought out some memories with it. But yeah, we're just being honest. We're bringing out if it still holds up today. That's a deep seated movie for me, and there's so many others that we've gone through like that. So that's what's fun about it. So check it out. Yeah, if that's something that interests you. We've done Chitty Chitty Bang Bang there. Yeah, that's one that Ben messaged me one day, which is like I love Seth's reaction to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang because he never saw the movie. So as soon as Seth told me that, I was like, dude, we've got to do it now. Like that's gold of getting a fresh reaction. That movie is so just out there. If you have not ever seen it or it's been a while, go back through and you're going to have it's going to be an experience. That's all I got to say. It was fun. That was a fun one for sure.
And then not only do you do old movies, but also like new releases that are family friendly. I know like you did Paddington Peru, that one came out. Sonic 3, you did that one also.
I'm sorry. This is filled with sour too.
Filled with
It has sour in it.
Blah.
It keeps going? Oh, I thought it stopped.
Throw that out there.
Comes in waves.
It just
That-
keeps going and going and going.
It does.
You better not talk bad of Chitty Chitty. So that's what MG says. I'm
Yeah, he
trying
kinda
to.
did.
I'm
He kinda
absolutely
did.
trying to.
I
I'm,
enjoyed it. I enjoyed going through Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but I was definitely honest. I mean, we talk about it. You just check out the episode. You'll see. Yeah.
And then two, let me stop sharing this. You guys not only do that, but you also have a newsletter. Let me see. Yes, that people can sign up for and register on, and you guys kind of go over your podcast as well as in the newsletter. I should have brought mine up, but it even has like those new movies that you come out with, even places you can buy tickets at. So it's like, oh hey, we just saw Paddington 3. Here's our review of it. This is where you can get tickets from. So it's kind of nice, especially if you have kids, kind of know. You also have a rating system if you want to kind of show or tell them, what your rating system usually is for each one of these.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping to do. That you mentioned about the family friendly aspect is I've got 4 kids, like I mentioned, and that's kind of what the inspiration for this podcast was, are these movies still good that I can show to my kids? Because you grow up with some movies where it's like, wow, why did I watch that movie? And, everybody's take's going to be different. But with the newsletter, we're trying to simplify that for if you're a parent or just someone that's looking for that family friendly content. So we actually call it Granny's Family Friendly Rating, We do a school rating, A, B, C, D, and that's just kind of a R rating. You know, we're not the end all be all, but if you trust our thoughts, if you trust our ratings, we also have that in the newsletter, like you said, and we put news, we put the ratings from our episodes, things like that. So yeah, check out our newsletter if that interests you. If you're looking for a nice, concise way to look for family-friendly content.
He says you gotta do Howard the Duck. That's what Billy Woods Mods is saying.
Oh
And then
man,
MG is
wow.
saying if they said anything bad about Mary Poppins, I'm out. Like, that's what he says. He's out. He's out. He doesn't want anything to do with it if that's the case.
We haven't covered it yet. Spoilers. I agree. It's like I'm trying to think of anything bad to say about Mary Poppins, but once we cover it, then I can be honest about it. But no, I don't think that would happen. That'll be really hard to say something bad about Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Come on. Like that's a classic for sure.
That it always takes me back to the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Is Mary Poppins cool?
Yeah. I'm Mary Poppins,
y'all.
Yeah.
I actually saw somebody dress up as a Comic-Con online, and it was Yondu, but the rest of him was dressed up as Mary Poppins, and he had the umbrella. Like, that's awesome.
Have to have the bag that just endless stuff comes out of too. Like I would have just walked around a Comic-Con just pulling stuff out of the bag randomly. Like, here you go. God, you hold so much stuff in this bag.
Oh, someone noticed. Ace of Jack's Media Grounds, Rescuers Down Under, nice poster. Stick around, man, because you might have a chance to have one of those posters. So with that too, now since we do have a bigger audience here, there is a game we play every week. It's called Who's Selling This? And I basically give you kind of a zoomed in picture and just a brief clue of what you think this person might be selling. These are people on Facebook, and for some reason my algorithm shows me the weirdest stuff. And
It really does.
it does. It shows me weird stuff. So I save them and I'm like, let's just make it a game. So for this week, are you guys ready to try and guess on who's selling this and what the item is? You don't have to guess who's selling it, just what the item is.
Let's
you
go
ready?
for it.
Okay, here is the
Scared.
hint.
Yeah. What?
Oh my gosh. Is that Jupiter?
I gotta look at it
goes
at a different
in your
angle.
house.
It goes in your house.
In your house.
Yeah, it goes in your house.
I'd burn my house down if that was in my house.
That you know what it looks like to me?
What?
Absolutely.
If you don't clean your ears for a while, that's what's in there.
I think you might need to get your ears checked.
Yeah. That just looks like a coffee table that's staring at you.
I have a guess.
Okay.
Whenever we're doing the guesses. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to say it's a wooden horse eyeball.
That's very close.
That's a good guess.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, man. That kind of helps my cause.
We have a
'cause I
chicken
was
and a
lost.
bucket of ice cream. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
With the
good
new
one.
Ben and Jerry flavor.
Vanilla and stuff.
Yes. Whatever it is, I'm sure they could just blinked at me.
It's like one of
I
those
think I saw it blink.
posters. If you move, it's always watching you.
The red spot on Jupiter. Nope, not that.
That's what I thought.
You guys ready to see it?
Let's
Table?
do it.
Yeah, we got a table here. Got a table. All right.
I was thinking coffee
So-
table, but yeah.
So someone is selling this. This is not mine. It's a fox's eye.
Ooh.
Okay. It's not that, Sage Spirit.
Oh, that's the guess. I was
Absolutely
like,
not
it's
that.
really a fox's eye?
Okay, ready?
People are screwed up selling a fox's eye.
Yeah.
Well, wait till you see what this is.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Billy Woods. Okay.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
here we go. Ta-da!
Wow.
Sorry. I'm laughing so hard. I'm coughing. I need a cough drop. I'll be back. Hold on.
That did it. That did it. That's
It is handmade ceramic faces wall decor. So how would you like this on your walls?
I wouldn't wish that on my enemies. That's just nightmare fuel right
Nightmare
there.
fuel.
It really is. Like, what did the dude chug some Mountain Dew live wire? He's got the orange teeth going on there. Like, that's just freaky.
It's still for
Wow.
sale, believe it or not. I went back and looked. I was like, I wonder if it's still for sale. It's still for sale.
Surprisingly,
guys-
it's still for sale.
That's just messed up.
Yeah. I'm like, who? What? She says though here, this is the listing. Let me go back over here.
That's crazy.
$175, and she says her daughter made these, and they're very heavy. I
think-
would.
Oh my god!
Yeah, their daughter needs to be institutionalized.
I was like, if
Can
my
you
daughter
imagine?
made these, I would lock the door at night, like into my bedroom. Like I would be very scared.
That's-
Like,
Can you imagine
please.
showing up the show and tell with this? I made these myself.
That's crazy. You know what it really kind of looks like to me with the carpet? It looks like some album cover you would see in the 80s.
Yeah.
Someone
it
said Mick
does.
Jagger. The guy kind of looks like Mick Jagger. The face
Yeah.
does.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I
$175.
absolutely.
Whew.
So, Jason, come on, $500 all day.
That's a
Her
steal.
daughter needs an exorcism.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Oh,
It's
man.
crazy. Is this a new home security system? Hey, if that was outside your door, I don't know. It might keep people away. I honestly wouldn't want to.
This is giving me ideas. We have one of those motion lights. What if you put that right below your light? So if somebody tries to break in and the lights pop on and that instantly is in your face, oh, that would...
Would it like the light come out of their mouth or something? Like,
Or that, yeah. Oh, that would scare everybody away.
Oh, just right out of the mouth.
Motion detection lights. Just put
Mick
those
Jagger
things
and
in there, man. You're
quicksand.
set. That's better than any home security
right.
system you
Goodness.
get.
Yeah, he already said he was ordering them earlier.
Oh, he's gonna order. Okay,
Yeah.
so someone's gonna order. Nerd Dodge Master, you order them.
I'm curious what
no,
you
not
use
each.
it for.
Art 93% insanity, 6%
I love
experience,
it.
1% imagination.
Oh, wow.
I
Yeah,
want that on a t-shirt. That's a good quote.
you could say meatball. You can put meatball saucy, so give him credit if you put it on there. That'll make it even more like what meatball saucy. That's the guy who said it.
Yeah.
It's like they're in quicksand or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I think the one on the right is singing, and the one on the left is screaming at the singing. There we go.
You know, it also reminds me like when you're in bed with your spouse and one's trying to sleep and the other's like breathing hot air on you. Just like, I'm trying to sleep.
that makes me
That
think.
happens. Yes. I think that's me on the right.
Well, he's a ginger.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
he is a ginger. He's got the ginger hair here, guys. So that could be me.
Oh, that's awesome.
it reminds me of that work meme where it says you're still coming into work, right? Like the right is the
Yeah.
boss, so that's the person that lost half of his head. It's like you're still coming into work, right?
Oh gosh.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So that was our segment. Who's selling this? Why are they selling this? I don't know.
What was
This-
their inspiration?
Yes, this is supposed to be Taylor Swift concert experience for anyone who's ever enjoyed who doesn't enjoy Taylor Swift. That's funny. That's funny.
Same emotional ride.
Yes,
so messed up.
absolutely. Well, there was one thing that I thought of, which I thought maybe we get the audience to kind of to think or to get their input on. But as far as the getting a movie involved with an arcade, the one that we had kind of talked about. Let me see here. This one. I'll share this. Put it over here
Oh
so we can
yeah.
actually see.
Oh, that'd be so cool. I
Absolutely.
have not seen Tron in years either, so that would be a top candidate. I'd say
Mhm.
that's a good one.
The show again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
we're never coming back. I'm sorry. I've been scared too much.
Yeah. So I have a Tron machine, RK One Up Tron, not a real one.
Oh, nice.
But and I believe whenever we were talking, you guys had said, you never had played Tron before, as far as the arcade, and so I thought that'd be a good experience, for you guys. I think I've only seen the newer Tron. I've never seen the old Tron, which someone said you have to see the old Tron to
Mhm.
because it kind of continues on to the new Tron. So like Jimmy Neutron.
Neutron.
But
Wah wah wah. Ba-dooch.
so I was like, this would be cool for both of us because I could see the original Tron or whichever one you guys choose, and then you guys could come over and collab, and we could play Tron. You guys could play it for the first time, kind of do a competitive, who can go the furthest on it, kind of thing. We won't get very far though. It's kind of a hard game,
I
and
might
then
have played
whoever
it on like
loses gets to eat
PC.
the other sour ball.
Oh
Oh
god.
yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
You
Why?
guys' faces
I'm
told me everything. So
my body just is like rejecting even the thought. I'm already coughing.
Yeah.
I could
So
definitely tell.
audience, everybody. So what do you think? What do you think about this? Do you think this would be a cool idea? Put a one in the chat if you're like, hey, you know what, guys, that would be awesome. It's something I would watch over on their channel, and your channel too, to see the collab between our channels. Never watched
Yeah.
Tron?
Sorry, I'll be
No,
Must be
not a problem.
nice.
Never seen it. Nope. Play Journey playing in the background. Exactly. Exactly.
It's been
Unsub.
years.
I have
Years.
forsaken you. I have forsaken you.
I can't remember when I saw it, but it's been years. And Jeff Bridges is in both of them. Obviously, he's like the main character in the first one. But other than that, I don't remember much about it. So that would be a fun one to go back to revisit because I I can't even tell you when I saw it. It's been years. Wow, long time ago. So that'd be fun. I like that one.
Yeah, and supposedly they're making a third Tron coming out
Yeah.
sometime in the future. Supposedly.
Unless Disney cancels it. That's usually what happens. They're like, we're gonna come out with this awesome movie, and you're like, great. And they're like, never mind.
Nope.
We're just gonna shelf that.
Disney Plus at best. That's what it'll be.
Okay, well,
There we
Nerdlock
go.
Magic says coming
Thank you.
2026. We're getting a lot of
Confirm.
ones in the chat. We're
Yeah, and
getting a lot of
Jared
ones.
Leto's in it. That's gonna. Yeah.
Oh no! Is he playing the Joker? Because if he's playing the Joker, I'm not.
he never played the Joker. He just played Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
He just shows up to Jeff Bridges. I'm just gonna make it hurt really, really bad.
Really bad.
Blasphemy. I know. I know. I have forsaken the community, but not seen Tron. Yeah, anything Disney makes has me nervous. Yeah.
Yeah, I am
It's
excited
going to be
about the live
morbid.
action Lilo and Stitch though. That one looks like it could be good. But we'll see.
Yeah, that's the only one I've seen there. I'm like, okay, this actually looks like it's not going to be, total, craziness or whatever they usually are. But
Yeah.
now on to, I think what everyone's kind of been waiting for.
Dum, dum,
So
dum.
the giveaways. What are we giving away tonight on our channel? Let me pull it up here. And this is actually before that, one other thing. Sorry, guys. So we do talk. They know that I kind of do like the mixed drink show, even though I haven't been doing the past couple of shows. But I think Ben had the idea, and Isaac came up with the name for the next drinks, and I wanted to get kind of again the input from the audience here. Check this out. This is crazy. I didn't know this existed. So this is called this
Mhm.
is Shoot the Rainbow Skittles vodka. You can make your own Skittles vodka at home. So I would need 5 bottles of vodka. That's the big thing.
You feel really good.
Yeah,
Get the
but
looks from the clerk like you're an alcoholic.
yes.
5 bottles of vodka.
So they tell you how to make it, but Isaac came up with the name. It could be the Captain Planet.
Nice.
I don't know. Yeah, Captain Planet drink of some kind, where you have different vodkas that you can try. Like, oh yeah, this is whatever. I was like, that's pretty nifty. I might end up doing that. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that you'd like to see us try, or at least me try, because somebody's pregnant? I mean,
I wonder. I wonder if you could. I mean, I know they have like the small
yeah,
bottles of wine, and what you could probably find small.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. You can just find
spec.
small bottles.
Have you ever done
That, or if we're
Sprite?
going, yeah, put them
Sprite
in
with
Sprite.
Skittles?
There we go.
Yeah,
See, thank you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
apparently originally with this, you have to actually get a bag of Skittles and like let it dissolve in the
mm-hmm.
vodka. So you get all that
Yeah,
artificial stuff going on.
yeah,
Artificial flavoring.
Mm.
yeah. Sweet, taste the hangover. That's a airplane bottles. See, we can get a smaller one. We don't have to do the big, huge bottle, but I thought that'd be kind of cool, guys. So we may end up doing that too, and that's thanks to these guys here because I didn't even know this existed. Um, you can't still drink the small bottles, Burger Time, babe. No, she can't. Unfortunately.
I know. I know.
Yeah, we tried to get because she was really wanting something, and so at the kindness of my heart, I was like, "Let me try and get you some um non-alcoholic bourbon." How did that go?
It was disgusting.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Tasted like floral.
Flowers. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're like I could 1990s like salon
Like it smelled like it
Oh.
tastes like potpourri.
potpourri. That's what
Yeah,
it kind of like
it's
tasted like.
Oh.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. I was like,
Ugh.
we tried to even like mix it with Coke, and it was just like all you tasted was like flowers. But anyways,
Huh.
back to what we
Nah.
were saying before I went off on a tangent. So the
Uh-huh.
giveaways.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So Movies at Grandma's House actually has a sponsorship. Is that kind of what it is? Yeah, through movieposters.com. So those posters behind Isaac there that everyone was
Ta-da.
drooling over, the Rescuers Down Under and Sandlot there.
Gotta move out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's he got those from movieposters.com. I can show you guys the site here. And what we're going to do tonight is I have a couple trivia questions, and I'm going to give away two $25 gift cards. So you can put those towards any poster on here that you would like. And if you use the
And
code, what was the code for you guys?
Grandma's House 15. And I'm going to throw out something to add to. If you, maybe they'll veto this, but if you guys can get, let's do 10 more super chats. We can do a
Oh,
giveaway for one of these.
let me let
That'll
me
be
get
a.
it big here.
We have.
Let
It
me
is
stop
a
sharing.
growler. It's got mustaches and coffee. It's orange. I've got
Oh.
an extra one of these untouched. So if you
And
guys
these,
want this, let's see if they'll do another sour. That's the perk. You get to see them do another sour. Maybe they'll veto that. But I will
okay.
send this out if we can get 10 more super chat for a big thank you to Galaga Guy and Burger Babe for having us on. So I'm throwing that into the mix too. So
And I will. There is one more, and I will eat the other one too, guys. So if you want to
okay,
see
that
me be uncomfortable, I will eat the last one.
Well, you
there
can't
you
leave
go.
me
We'll
out.
make it
So
happen. Let's do it.
if there's that, I have to eat this sucker. I mean, that's I didn't want
Oh
to feel left
no.
out. Yeah. Oh boy.
And there's one. All right. All right.
Awesome.
$2 or $2 super chat. Do a
I should have made it
sour.
20. Maybe I
Yeah,
should have
should
made
have
it
made
20.
it 20. That's 2 so far. But let's go back to the site real quick because I know there was some stuff on here too that I kind of wanted to talk about because um, these aren't just. I mean, you can get generic posters here, but you can also go through this and look for authentic posters, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They commented on Rescuers Down Under. That is an original. That's not a reprint. And I talked about it on the podcast. It is a special size. It's, if you notice, bigger, and it's also double sided. So a lot of the posters back in the 90s, especially, but they would do two sides because they put it on a display. So if you walked around, you'd see it on both sides. That is what this one back here is. And you can get that on there. I've seen some originals that are really affordable. I've seen some 500 to 1,000. I mean, they're collector's items. So if you like to collect posters, if you just want a reprint, though, for, putting up on your wall or things like that, they've got a huge selection. I find myself just browsing their selection. So definitely go to their site and even just check out their huge selection of posters. It's a lot of fun to just browse.
Yeah, and it's obviously if you want the authentic ones, they're a little bit more expensive than the the redone ones because these are like $11 to $15 some of them. But if you're gonna get with the authentic one, I'm sure they're quite more expensive here.
Yeah.
So
I think I saw a Lion King was over, it was like almost $500, $600 if you want the original. So yeah, it gets up there.
yeah, so possibly with the 2 gift cards, if you win one of them, if you use the code for movies at Grandma's house, then you might be able to maybe get 2 of them. You'd be very close to getting 2 posters almost. Some of these are $17, some of them are like $11. I think I saw 2, so you might get yourself a couple posters. So that's awesome. And we're up to 6 now, guys. We're up to 6.
Already. Wow.
All
I
right.
only want
Coming.
a used mustache mug. It's not
It's
used.
not
one-
used. This one, I've got
Brand
an
new.
extra one. I wanted to make that very clear. Like, I can get the box. It's in the box. So I want to reassure everybody.
And if you want Isaac's mustache trimmings, he can put it in a Ziploc baggie for you. Put it in there at no extra charge.
Holy moly, we got a $20 one.
There we go. All right.
Thank you so much.
What was the questionable scene?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Rascal
I'll
Side,
put
the
that.
Rescuers
Yes,
is a
they did.
questionable scene Disney had to remove. Is that
Mhm.
the first one?
Yep. I know exactly what it is.
Oh, the first
Is it
one. The
beginning?
first Rescuers. Yes. Okay. I thought you meant about
What
Down
is it?
Under. I was like, there was a questionable scene in Down Under?
So I won't go into great details. So when they're
Oh,
on
wait.
and it goes down outside the window,
Albatross.
yeah,
Somebody slipped in a
little picture of something,
not
Why did they do
family
that?
friendly picture.
They're probably bored. Hey, they won't catch this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet you can't do that.
So we're at 5 super chats, so we need 5 more. That's 6. Oh, so we're at
All right.
7?
Yep.
Oh, are you kidding me? 7?
It's okay.
He's getting nervous.
Right?
Getting nervous.
And so
Sorry, I
more
should have did
like
20. I should have made 20.
this. No, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, so how we have to do this because I don't have with StreamYard that you can get like a wheel and it just puts everyone's name on it, and you can just spin it. But I have Restream. They don't have anything like that unless I want to type them in manually. So I got a couple questions here for the 2 $25 gift cards. And if you do win this, let me put the ticker tape up here. You can email me at galgaguy88@yahoo.com. And if you win, awesome. And I'm more than happy to get that for you. And again, don't forget about the code too. What was that code again, Isaac?
Grandma's House 15, and that gets you 15% off.
So extra 15% off. Okay. So the question, Everybody ready? What is the first video game to be played in outer space?
Hmm.
What is the name of that game?
I could throw out answers, but it doesn't mean I'm right. Right? Because
You can't win.
I can't win though. Right? So I'll keep my
Wins
mouth
You
his
have to
own
wait for the
posters.
audience. And actually, I went through. You Google stuff now, and that AI stuff comes up, and it had the wrong answer in there for like a couple different trivia questions. I was like, that
Ah.
doesn't make sense. So I went and actually looked at articles, and I'm like, that's not right. And Saying Spirits got it.
I
Tetris
was
was the very
wondering.
first game. We got another super chat. Stock Jock, you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, Shotgun Sean, you were right there too. It was like the same minute, like
I was
2
thinking
seconds later.
asteroids for some reason.
Right?
That's a good guess.
Yeah.
I was way off.
Stop that. He keeps doing it. Okay, so make sure to email me at the galgaguy88yahoo.com, Sane Spirits, and I'll get you your $25 gift card to movie posters, and you can put a couple posters wherever, gift them, whatever you'd like to do. Oh, come on.
One more. Come on.
We'll do the other giveaway first. Do the other giveaway first. He said 10 members. I think he said you have to do 10 members. I think that's what he said. So
He's only doing $1. I think that's cheating. Like you got to put a little bit more than $1. Come on.
10 cents.
he did $2.
Like an auction.
Oh, okay. I must have
$2,
misread that.
yeah.
$2.
Yeah, he said 1 because it's the last one. That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay. My
Okay,
apologies.
so for the second giveaway, the question is, everybody get ready. Get ready. What is Sonic the Hedgehog's middle name? And I'm sure you both know, don't you?
Yeah.
I have no clue, but I have a guess.
I'm sure people are Googling right now. Come on. And if you already won once, Same Spirit, you can't win again. Sorry.
Got to be fair.
Let's be fair. So, what is Sonic the Hedgehog's middle name? Doo-doo. Come on, MG. Got it again. This time, though, you won last time and you never emailed me. So, email me this time so I can give you your prize. MG got it. It was Maurice.
Do you know what my guess was?
What was that?
Yeah.
Sonic the
the
Hedgehog.
There's a few people that commented. I saw
Yeah.
that.
John K did. Sheila
I
did.
thought the same.
Frank.
Sonic Frank Hedgehog. You get back here, Sonic Frank Hedgehog. You're in trouble.
All right. So make sure MG and he says I was first. According to this, looks like MG was first.
It's the way that it sounds in the chat, like YouTube is showing things differently depending on what kind of device you're on.
Hold on. Let me double check to make sure. Now, even on the chat on
Instant
YouTube, it
replay.
says, yeah, it says MG. That's what I'm seeing. Jason Little Alien, I'm sure you're watching. He's one of my moderators. Everyone knows it's Maurice. Hey, come on now. Not everyone knew.
No, I didn't.
Crazy old Maurice.
Crazy.
Okay, so now-
Crazy old Reese.
So now we have, thanks to Seth, I actually have another question because we have a mug to give away now too. So everyone interested in the mug, get your fingers ready because we're going to be asking this question. And this is not a game-related question. This is just like a trivia question, like, off the wall. So anyone can know this. Well,
That's not the same mug, right?
That's why I was trying. I'll get the box.
the same one. I've been throw this in free. It's unlicked.
It's unlicked. He actually still has his cat's teeth left. He's going to go ahead and give
Yes.
that to whoever wins.
Yeah, for a $50 super chat, I'll have my cat lick this, and then you can get it.
There. See, this is what I use. This is the one you're going to get. It's in a box, untouched, right there.
Okay, so what is the weirdest thing to win the Nobel Prize? That's the question. What is the weirdest thing to win a Nobel Prize? And I'll give a hint. It's an animal.
Weirdest thing to win. Ah.
Yes, and it is an animal.
So it wasn't the rod. What's that rod from The Simpsons that helped him get back from outer space?
Nope, not that. So, and
would've been my
again, the
no
hint
clue.
is it is an animal because is this a thing? And I'm like, well, people might think, pigeon guided missiles. Nope. Nope, not a spider. It could have won one though. That's not the answer to this one though. Cat lick lollipop.
Maybe. I mean, you can.
Spider
no
head.
one gets
minutes
this.
and it's yours.
That's a toughie. Oh, let's see.
No, that's not the answer to this one. At least this is not what Seth gave me. Because I only had 2 questions. I was not prepared for a third. So I was like, I'll just use his pigeon project. I've gotten 2 pigeon ones. A bear, a dog. Nope. The levitating frog. Not a
That sounds
cat,
like a
not a
good
wolf,
band name.
Yeah.
not a pig.
That'll do.
It
Pig.
rhymes with it. Okay, we're getting nope, not a mouse.
You know what this reminds me of? Those wheels you had when you were a kid, and it's like you pull it, it's like the cow goes moo.
Wheel.
Yeah.
Spiel. Yeah.
The sheep goes bah.
I like that answer.
Earthworm Jim?
Yeah. Earthworm Jim got the Nobel Prize. Groovy.
Fish? Nope, not a fish. It's a farm. Ah, there you go. Way too fast for
A
you. It was a goat. A goat
goat.
apparently won a Nobel Prize. And that is the weirdest thing to ever win a Nobel Prize. So, too
That's
fast for you.
Weird.
You win the mug, the Mustaches Coffee mug.
Congrats.
So, email me below, and I'll get that information over to Isaac here, and he'll be able to go ahead and get that mailed out to you.
Congrats.
And also, too, you get the cat lick sucker if you so
Yes.
choose.
I just have to find him first. Come here.
It's all toothless.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He can still lick a lollipop at least.
Yeah, it's kind of like oh.
Well, we were going to do a bracket tonight, but we've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes, and I think that is a good place to wrap it up.
No,
What?
you gotta eat a candy.
Ah!
Wow, wow.
Come on! I thought y'all forgot about that. I was like, maybe I'll just continue and just say I forgot.
Black Death, Black Death.
Okay. I'm not gonna have any taste buds tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, oh, this coffee tastes like water. This mustache tastes like water. All right. I now know what to expect.
You want me to give some of this here and
No. Yeah, Burger Time Babe has my back. Ready?
sure.
Pace yourself.
He's gonna look like those masks from earlier. Oh. That's a good
This one's
idea.
way
I
worse.
like that. Maybe my cat can just lick these suckers and then I can sell them. Oh gosh.
Oh, that
I
was way.
feel your.
Ah,
I can't help but laugh. I know you're in so much pain, but I can't help it.
oh, Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Did you really say save me, Tom Cruise?
Help me, Oprah. Okay.
Oh, that was worth it.
Listen, the
Sorry.
second one is way worse. The second one is way worse.
You're even expecting it. Like that's crazy.
It came on a lot stronger, a lot faster than the other two did.
That was a fresher one. The other two were more stale.
He says, "It's okay, Isaac. It was hilarious. Worth the
Yeah.
price of admission." He's dying over here. Oh, I am.
Save me, tiny Tom Cruise.
The Carolina Reaper touches eyes. Yeah, it'll be next week.
Ooh. That'd be
Okay,
bad.
guys. Well, Isaac, Ben, I really do appreciate you guys coming on. I know it's kind of late for you guys, but I was so wanting to have a show with you. I've been on you guys' this podcast a couple of times, and it's always a good time. You guys are great guys, and you do great work on your podcast.
Thanks,
And
you do.
if you guys please go check them out.
All right, I'm
We'll put the links to their YouTube channels in the description of this show. So please go and get it. Go get and sub. Sorry, this is like my mouth is like blah now. Please go and sub and like to them. And you have a few other places that you're on too,
I'm
right,
okay.
Isaac? Ben?
Yeah, we're on TikTok, and what's really cool about that is we just got onto the TikTok affiliate, so we actually are starting to review products and things like that. But we do all kinds of silly antics on there. I mean, just like the podcast, we got some silly videos on there. Ben's kind of the keeper of our links. What else we got, Ben? What else we have to connect?
If I can
you
talk, I think it was this sucker. I licked it after my cat.
Oh, the sucker, Ben? Is that sucker a little bit too much for you? Is that...
Ben's like, you have no idea what I'm going through right now. Oh, this is
Sorry.
awful.
I don't know where this cough came from all of a sudden. Anywho,
a little tart.
yeah.
It's a little tart.
Yeah. I think I'm laughing at you guys. It just hit me. Yeah, so we're on like Facebook, Instagram, all our socials, TikTok, and yeah, we got a store. We actually have our own coffee. So you can
They make their own coffee, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Called the Hugo. That's our
So
mascot.
check us out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, the Garage Gamer is on next for Late Night Live. So you should be immediately redirected over to their channel. Make sure to check them out. Always a great show over there. Have some great topics they're talking about as far as gaming news. So please stick around and watch that too if you want to stay up a little bit later. They're on the West Coast, so for them it's like 9:00 right now. So they're a little bit later, but yeah. Absolutely always a good time over there too. So make sure you stay right here and they should automatically direct you over to there, and have a great rest of your weekend, guys. And again, thank you both for stopping by.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Have a good one.
Bye.